We have a press secretary again after that long gap where we didn't. And Kayleigh McEnany has had a particular way of addressing concerns, an honest way. She swears to us. But a photographer from Reuters actually figured out her system for doing this job with a little bit of like zoom photography. So take a look at this tweet from fake Nick Ramsey, who gives credit to Jonathan Ernst for this photo. Now, obviously you can't see that much, so let's zoom in there. She has a folder with a bunch of tabs with keywords that when the question says a particular keyword, she just goes to that tab and then reads the paragraph that's there. And I love that we're seeing this now because I believe we have literally commented in the past on how she frantically flips through this thing. But look at that. You've got test. Is it testing for COVID or is it Trump's cognitive test? That's the only thing I want to know. Does she have a thing to respond to concerns that the president is losing his mind?
Given the fact that it's on a Post-it, I think it's the President Trump takes cognitive
I think
test.
It might be. You have BLM. You have absurd. What's absurd?
All of the above.
Schedule. Wins. What are the wins? Obama?
So this is,
just anything have to do with Obama.
What categories do we have? We have a lot of just like things that get under Trump's skin. Hatch Act. Larry Hogan gets his own. The BLM movement, obviously. Obama privilege. The term white privilege gets under his skin. Masters of the Universe, I assume. Hate.
No, it's Universal Soldier. You see Hogan, because, they're back and forth before. You see Fauci is being covered by her finger there. So she's ready to deal with Fauci. And the thing is, all this is Trump goes out and says crazy things. And so then she has to put a little note there. Bleach, UV, toilets, whatever.
But this also means she's not smart. I hate when I hear this. Like, I've studied with many people, many smart people, and she is exactly the one that highlights every word in the paragraph in like 8 different colors and has like little tabs there. And if she were smart, she would be able to know what to say. I never once saw Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I very rarely saw Sarah Huckabee Sanders have to go to like desperately flail through anything.
I don't think I ever did.
She does. She used to read. She used to read a lot. She'd be like, okay, I think this, and this. But it was like, I can get there eventually. So she'll be like, here's my canned response, which I memorized because it's not that difficult. But you see Kayleigh like, this is my shot. This is my chance. And not throwing away my shot. And then she gets there.
Don't you dare.
And very obviously, with various levels of contempt for different parts of her job, she falls in and out of like, I wish I didn't have to read this one. And then like, oh, I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
And then, and I hate that surfaced in my YouTube feed so frequently is the time that like Joe Rogan was like, she's so prepared, man.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was one specific instance.
Yeah.
But
what I would like to know is, like, we got that shot today, but obviously they changed that probably on a daily basis, if not a weekly basis. Was there a bleach one? Was there a ramp one?
Yes.
There must have been.
Because John, if there's a Hogan one on the day, absolutely. Hogan wrote an op-ed that day.
Is Hulk Hogan even in the news, though?
No, John. It's not Hulk Hogan. It's Hogan's Heroes.
That's probably what it is. We also have Goya, statues, golf. And again, this is just, he just puts her in a position where she has to do this. Like, I'm sure she would prefer that he not play golf literally every day. She misspelled Meuller. What's lies? No. Lies isn't the tab. Lies is the folder, Kayleigh. But anyway,
But that's the thing. No, I get it. The lies is, gets you into her mind. It is, you want to talk about lies? Then she flips to lies and she reads all the counter lies that she wants to get into the news cycle. You want to talk about golf? You want to talk about Obama? Here's what Obama failed on. Yeah. And she knows vaguely what it is, but
it's the what about folder.
That's and every one of Trump's every press person has this folder in their brain. And this is a physical incarnation. That's why the optics on it are so bad. Everyone, and it comes back to the theme of even list, even blank, fill in the blank with every nightmarish person who's held any job in the past. Even that person didn't do what someone in the Trump administration is doing. So even like Sarah Huckabee Sanders wasn't stupid enough to bring a giant tab folder in front of everybody with all the notes like that. That was that intense. Like
exactly.
Even Jeff Sessions kicked out in ways that other people who are still in the Trump administration didn't kick out, in terms of like doing the thing that could be perceived as unethical.
Mm-hmm.
Like even previous unethical people didn't do things that the current unethical people in the Trump administration are carrying out on a daily basis.
And it just begs the question, why do you have this job? Why not just have the folder and have a reporter ask a question and then go up and then the reporter flips to the section of the noun they said? Why not just do that? What's the point of having her if she's just going to do it? And in a second, we're going to show you some videos where I believe she literally flips through the thing, but I just don't understand why she has a job. We're paying her so much money to read from a binder. Is she at least preparing the binder? If so, okay, fine, she can have the job, but I doubt it. I'm sure White House interns are preparing the binder.
I know that's a rhetorical question, but there are actual answers to it. She parroted everything that Trump wanted her to parrot. Mm-hmm. She has the pedigree of the people who like said she's good because she did that. She's like, she's exactly fits the visual profile of someone that Trump would want to pick and have in front of a camera.
Mm-hmm.
And she's as annoying and grating as all hell. Like she gets like, I don't care.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay.
And I know there's probably some like weird sexist stuff in there, but
probably considering Trump. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.